Hello, welcome back to the channel. It's always nice to have you here as usual. I assume that everyone seeing this video has subscribed to the channel and has also hit the notification bell. But if that's not the case for you, now is the right time to do that. Kindly hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell too, so that you'll be well positioned to receive notifications whenever I drop insightful videos like this. All right, welcome to today's video. All right, we'll be looking at the revenue trend analysis of BUA Cement Plc. So should I start from the revenue or start from BUA Cement Plc? Okay, I would rather start from talking about BUA Cement Plc, as is my custom to always give a brief of the company that I am carrying out the analysis on, just to give a brief of their history, what exactly they do, how they do that, and how well they also do that. Okay, so let's talk about BUA Cement Plc. BUA is not so much as loud as Dangote, because they are one of the competitors of Dangote, alongside Lafarge, Unichem, and other cement producing company. So BUA Cement is also a big player in the game when it comes to the construction industry. And so let's just dig a little bit into who they really are and how their operations have been in the last 10 years. So this analysis is actually confined around what their revenue has looked like in the past 10 years. There are other metrics that can be looked at to measure the operational and financial health of this, the operational efficiency and the financial health of this company, but this video is revenue focused. So BUA Cement Plc operates in the competitive Nigerian cement company industry rather. So with several players vying for market shares, some of which are Dangote, Lafarge, Unichem, Ashaka Cement, and the Cement Company of Northern Nigeria. So their name BUA Cement Plc, and they are a public limited company in the cement manufacturing industry. So BUA Cement was founded in 2008 as BUA Cement Limited. Then in 2020 they were listed on the Nigerian Stock Exchange as BUA Cement Plc. So they have their headquarters in Lagos, Nigeria, and their key people include Abdul Samad Rabiu, who is the chairman of the company and the CEO in person of Yusuf Binji. So some of their products include Portland cement and composite cement. So their product capacity, they produce 8 million metric tons per annum, and across the three plants. So they have three plants. They have the Obu cement plant, they have the Kalambina cement plant, and they have the Sokoto cement plant. So across these three plants, they produce 8 million metric tons per annum. So, and their subsidiaries include BUA Cement Limited, BUA International Limited, and BUA Logistic Limited. So over the years, they've won some awards. They were awarded the best cement company in Nigeria by the Nigerian Institute of Building in 2020, and in 2019 they were awarded most innovative cement company by the African Business Leadership Awards. So they are listed on the Nigerian Stock Exchange, and they are also listed in the London Stock Exchange. So one of their majority shareholder is Abdul Samad Rabiu. You might want to research on him. So like I mentioned before, BUA Cement Plc operates in the competitive Nigerian cement industry, with several players vying for market shares. And some of its main competitors include Dangote Cement Plc, which is the largest cement producer in Nigeria with a market share of around 60%. Then we have Lafarge Africa Plc, which is a subsidiary of the global Lafarge Holcim Group with a significant presence in Nigeria too. Then we have others like the United Cement Company of Nigeria, which is a joint venture between Lafarge and Holcim, operating a cement plant in Cross River State. Then we also have Ashaka Cement Plc, which is a subsidiary of Lafarge Africa, operating a cement plant in Gombe. Then we have Cement Company of Northern Nigeria, which is a subsidiary of BUA Group, operating a cement plant in Sokoto State. So also, they have a very, very competitive landscape, which is the market share. So Dangote Cement, like I mentioned before, dominates the market share, followed by Lafarge, and then BUA Cement. So BUA Cement seems to stand third. And when it comes to the market share, then this competition between these people leads to a competitive pricing, which affects their profit margin. So trying to gain more market share, you would want to deal with pricing, fluctuate pricing, so that they gain the favor of the market. Also, companies focus on producing high quality cement to differentiate themselves, and so on and so forth. So one of the competitive advantages that BUA Cement has is that they have strategic locations. They have plants located in key regions, reducing transportation costs. They have modern facilities. So they have newer plants with efficient technology, which enhances productivity, and they focus on producing high quality cement, which helps them stand out in the market. And also they have an experienced leadership team. However, some of the challenges that they face include market dominance by Dangote Cement, which I mentioned earlier, that they have about 60% of the market. Then which further leads to intense competition, leading to pricing and pressure, and also regulatory challenges such as import restrictions and tax policy. Okay, this video is not just for BUA Cement Plc. Let's dive into the real deal of the day, which is to check what the revenue trend analysis is like. So before I break down this simple line chart that is showing the revenue trend analysis, I would just like to throw a little light into what revenue is. So revenue is the income generated by a business through its normal operation, such as sales of products or services. And for BUA, which is our focus, the revenue is primarily derived from sales of their cement. So sometimes we have net sales and other operating income. So the net sales is just revenue from cement sales after deducting discounts and returns. So some revenue also have challenges, and this could, like I mentioned before when I talked about competition. So the challenges of revenue can include competition, economic downturns, and regulatory challenges. So for the competition, intense competition from other cement producers affect pricing and market share. And I think I've discussed that before when I was talking about BUA. And then economic downturns, slowdown, can reduce construction activities and cement demand. So for instance, in Nigeria now, a few years back, just anybody can save up and just start a little building, even though it's not so big a mansion. They can just start it up. But right now, you need a reasonable amount of money to start a building construction. So the purchasing power of the masses has been reduced, which as a result of the economic downturns, and this has a significant impact on revenue. So also regulatory changes can also affect this revenue. That is, changes in government policies or regulation impact cement productions and sales. So this is not so much of a good time for these companies that we have. But one thing that impresses me about this BUA Cement Plc is that if we observe what their revenue trend has been like since 2015, we see that it has had somewhat of a consistent increase, like an average increase of about 19% from year to year. So the increase is consistently increasing by the same gap, the same margin. So we see that it's just like a step by step. It shows the consistency in increase, and that's about 19% from year to year. I mean the annual growth right now, the annual growth. So the average annual growth rate is about 19 to 20% in their revenue, and that actually shows a very, very good sign about their operational efficiency and their financial health. So so the future looks out. We have the future outlook we have for BUA Cement Plc, and with what the trend is saying, they're actually expected to continue their strong revenue growth trajectory, which is driven by increasing demand for the construction industry and expansion into new markets. However, they must also navigate challenges such as competition and regulatory challenges to maintain this growth momentum that they've experienced in the last 9 to 10 years. So let's just look at what the values are saying. I trust that you already understand what this, from all my explanations, you already understand what these values are saying already, and you see this is an upward trend. So in the last 9 years, they have actually been consistent. So we see that this is taking a kind of consistent and trajectory. See, let's say from 5 to move to 48, it goes up and up and up. So there's no downward trend at all. We didn't see any kind of drop of any sort. It just kept increasing. So we see they began from 5 billion. Now these amounts are in thousands. So this is 5 billion in revenue in 2015. From then it moved to 48 billion and then upwards. So we see here that the lowest was the least year, the highest is the earliest year. So that's what we see here in this. So it's not a complex chart. It's so simple to understand. So see here that in 2023 they made 459 billion in revenue, which isn't so bad compared to where they are coming from. So that will be all for this video. Thank you so much for staying until now. I trust that you had a good time and you gained a lot of insights, not just about BUA Cement, but also about their revenue in the past 9 years. All right then, until next time, bye bye.